today's video, we're going to do a short workout here with the BOSU. So first thing we're going to do is begin with some breathing. You can sit just at the top of the BOSU, the legs extended and just up tall. Let's feel those ribs expand. Inhale. And as you exhale, the body pulls forward. Inhale, so stack the spine tall. And exhale, abs pull forward. Inhale, stacking that spine tall, and exhale, pulling down. Inhale to stack the spine tall, and exhale, pull down. Good. Coming up tall. You can't help me. I know you want to help, but you can't. Okay, now that Peach has gone to her bed, stay over there. We're going to go on to the rest of our exercises. Sliding this away just a little bit. I'm going to have a seat on the floor and the legs extend out. Arms are reaching forward. We're going to center the back. Inhale. Exhale. Roll that spine down. I'm thinking of pressing one vertebrae at a time into the BOSU. I'm going to come up. I want to keep the head elongated, so I don't want to just let it hang back. Arms come up, circling around, and exhale, pull forward. Reaching towards the toes. Inhale, rocking back. One vertebrae at a time into the BOSU. Circle those arms around. Inhale. Exhale, pull forward. We're going to do that 2 more times like that. Exhale, pressing back. Circling those arms around. And exhale, pull. And rounding back. And exhale, circle it around. Now we're going to go 4 times in the reverse. So we're going to circle those arms low. Shoulders are back. Bring them up to the ears. A little more weight to pull here and round. One vertebrae at a time. Over. Inhale. Start to press back. Exhale to finish pushing in. Inhale at the top and exhale. 2 more. Inhale back. And exhale. And last time, inhale, circling those arms low, chest opens, and exhale. Good. Stack the spine tall. From this position, we're going to bend the knees. I'm going to give just a little space behind my lower back, and I'm going to press that lower back into the BOSU, okay? So you might have to move a little to get your comfy spot. Hands to the head here. I'm keeping this flexed here, my lower back staying in contact, so I don't want to see the back coming up and down. I'm going to inhale, lengthen the spine out, so the pelvis is already angled back and I'm lengthening the spine to that same angle, and then exhale, pull. Inhale back and exhale, pull. And 6 more. Exhale, pull. You may notice a little shake when you get back in that straight line. If you're really holding it straight, it is not an easy move. And pull. 3 more. Hands are not pulling on the head. We are just supporting. And pull it up. Now we're going to hold. We're still contracted with those abs, rounded lower back. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to twist. Inhale and exhale. And twist. 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 1 more each side like that, and then we're going to add to it. All right, we're going to lift that right leg as you twist to the right and take it down and twist. Exhaling on the hardest part of your work. And 2. Last set. Good. And we're going to come up from there. Give those abs a break. We're going to roll over on the tummy. So I'm going to pull the BOSU back on my mat just a little bit. Belly right at the top. The knees stay relaxed on the floor. Hands are just to the side. I'm going to draw the shoulders back. So I'm just relaxed down. Pull those shoulders back as I inhale. Exhale. Lengthen through the top of the head. So I really want to feel that navel lifting in and out. And then release it back down. Inhale, shoulders, exhale, and lower. Inhale, exhale. Reaching through the top of the head. So I don't want my head up. I want to keep a long line and down. One more like that. Inhale. And releasing down. Good. We're going to bring the hands down to the hips, palms facing in. So now we're like a dart shape. Shoulders roll back and exhale. And down. Exhale up. Navel's lifting. Exhale. And down. And one more time. And down. Good. We're going to push back and do a little shell stretch, or just round that back to the ceiling. Shoulders stay back and down. And then we're going to come up tall. Okay, so the 100 here, you have to be up on the knees on the BOSU. So I'm not sure if I'm cutting the top of my head off, but I'm also lifting. I'll turn this way so you guys can see my toes. I'm lifting my toes up off the mat. Glutes are on, hands are to the side, palms facing back. You feel a little wobbly through the hips, the obliques are holding, pelvic floor is lifting, and we're going to pulse those arms. So we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Your goal is to stay as stable as possible, but keep pumping. Inhale. And exhale. That was 40. Inhale. And exhale. Doesn't look like much for those that have never done the 100. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 80. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right. Now for our spine twist. I'm going to face you. The legs are going to fully extend, and I'm going to keep them fairly close together. Arms are out to the side. I actually like to bend the elbows. I feel a little more lat engagement down the back here when I bend the elbows. I want to keep the body as centered as possible, thinking of a string pulling that spine tall. Inhale. And we're going to exhale to the right. A little further and a little further. Inhale to the center. Exhale. 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3. Inhale. So my goal is not to shift. I want to keep tall. It's not a bouncy motion, just pull, 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 pull. 2 more each side, twist, and twist, 2, 3. And then rest those hands down. Now, coming back here again, we are going to roll into that lower back. Just the lower back on, okay? Hands to the side. Navel in and up. Keep those abs contracted, holding the upper body up. If you need to bring the hands to the head to support the neck, you may do so. We're going to lift one leg into tabletop and then the other. This is our single leg stretch for the day. Keep those abs contracted and exhale, reach one leg away and my goal is pressing that navel into the lower back, into that BOSU. 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs in. If you need to take a break, do so. Now we are bringing the hands to the head, and we're going to rotate the upper body. So as the right leg extends, we're going to twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. Bring the legs in. Again, if you need a break, you may do so. I'm feeling my hip flexors here a little bit. I'm going to bring the hands to the side, or you can still support the head. We're going to exhale. We're going to take that body back just a bit and bring it forward. Inhale. Exhale to crunch it in. Inhale. Exhale, crunching in. That lower back stays in contact with the BOSU. And 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now release one leg and then the other. Very good. We're going to turn over on the tummy again. This time the hips are at the top. Elbows are down on the mat. Scoot that back a little bit. So we're not so much on the belly, we're more on the pelvis. Okay. From here, I don't want to see the lower back. You don't want to see the lower back changing, okay? I want this stable, so I'm really lifting those abs. Inhale, lower the legs, and exhale, lift. Lower and lift, lower, lift. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, I'm gonna hold them up. I'm gonna turn the toes out and we're gonna do heel beats. Navel still lifting, pelvis is neutral, and we're gonna inhale, 2, 3, 4, flex. Point, 2, 3, 4, flex those feet. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale on the flex. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale. One more set. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Release those legs down and come back for another little shell stretch. Okay, this time we're gonna sit towards the top, but not all the way to the top of the BOSU. Legs are gonna be bent gently, feet flat on the floor, arms forward. We're doing obliques roll back. On your inhale, we're gonna roll the pelvis back and reach behind, and then come up. Roll and reach, and up. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Inhale. 3. And 2. Ooh, a little wobbly. And last set. Good. Resting those hands. I'm going to come all the way to the top and continue with that twist. My feet are going to be a little wider than my mat. And I'm going to start with the arms out, palms facing forward. I want to rotate, inhale. My pinky is going to touch the pinky of the foot, or that's the goal. Exhale, round down. Coming back tall, and then unrotate. Rotate, inhale. Exhale, reaching towards that pinky toe. Inhale, tall, and exhale. Let's go a little faster. Inhale. Up. Inhale. And up. Slow down if you're not getting the breathing in. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale tall and twist. Exhale down. Inhale tall and twist. Last set here. Exhale and up tall. Twist and exhale. And center and rest those arms. Good. We are going to go on to our side now. I want to put the head of the femur, the top of the hip, right at the very top of the BOSU. Okay, hard to find that position, but once you're there, the elbow, the lower elbow is on the mat. The legs are extended out. Mine are actually going to look like a little down angle because of the length of the arm. Otherwise, I'm going to sink in the rib. I want to keep the spine in as straight a line as possible. Holding here, if you need to put your hand down on the BOSU, you may do so. Holding here, we're going to scissor those legs. So we're going to inhale, exhale. Bottom leg's a little more difficult to move because it's grabbing on the BOSU. Body's holding you centered. One more set. Holding here. I want to keep that bottom leg nice and straight. Top leg is going to lift up and flex that foot down. Keep that lower rib the same. Up and flexing down. Up, down, up, down. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And releasing. Good. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. On the elbow here. Hip at the top. Legs are extended. Lower rib is lifting. Navel in and up. And we're going to scissor. Inhale. Exhale. Try to keep that head in line. It's tempting to go here. Keep it in line. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Point that toe up, inhale, and flex down. Remember, we're thinking of pushing it up and pulling it down. And good. Hold. And now we're going to come up. I'm going to turn back over to the other side, and we're going to do a little more with the obliques. Now, I'm going to start with the hip just part way up, not all the way at the top. So I want the rib cage right at the top. All right, bottom knee bends, top leg is out straight, and foot stays down on the floor. Just reaching overhead to stretch to begin, and then bring that top hand to your hip. Bottom hand, palm faces up. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to slide that rib down to come to a straight line and release it down. And exhale. And down. And 6. Down. 5. 4. 3. 2. Very similar to the work I did with the orange ball the other day. And 1. And down. Good. Both hands overhead again. Inhale. On your exhale, we're just going to twist the upper body forward. And then inhale and exhale, twist back. Inhale, exhale, forward. And back. Let's just do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, and back. And coming up to do the other side. I'm just going to swap sides here. Hip almost or halfway up, rib cage right at the top, and both overhead for the first part, just stretching, and then bring that top hand down to the hip, bottom hand faces up, palm up. Inhale, on your exhale, 8 times, we're going to lengthen to a long line and release down, and up, and down, up, down, and 4. Really think of that long line. 3, 2, and 1. And good. Both hands overhead. Let's do those 3 rotations, rotating forward and then to the back and forward and back. Your goal is to try to keep the hip there, but stretching the upper body. And exhale. And all the way back. Center. And we're going to come up. Good. All right. So from here, we're going to take that BOSU back to the back of the mat. I'm going to come onto the elbows, and we're going to go into a little plank. So I'm going to have the toes at the top, elbows on in that plank. And we're just holding here. And I am trying to time. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You can always do this with the toes on the floor. If it's too much, just don't let that back sink, and you don't want your hips too high. Shoulders stay down the back. And exhale. And I don't know exactly how long that was, but I'm going to bring the knees to the floor. Good. We're going to go back into it, and this time we're going to do some leg lifts. Again, this can be done from the floor, or you could even do from the knees here. Okay? But we're going to put the toes on and come up. Inhale. Don't let those hips twist. Exhale, lift one leg and lower it down. Exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift. And I'm going to do one more here. And bring one knee at a time down. Good. Rounding up. All right, we're going to do a leg pull front. All right, I'm going to flip the BOSU over. Okay, so it's off balance here, so you really want to hold with the obliques and abs. Hands are to the outside or wherever's comfortable. You may need sticky pads. We're going to tuck those toes under and come into a plank here. I'm going to lift the right foot and press back on the left. Come forward and lower. My goal is not to wobble. I'm not doing really well. Forward and lower. Lift that right toe, press back on that left heel. Come forward and lower. Left toe lifts, press back on the right heel. Forward and lower. Lift, pressing back. Lower, lift, press back. And lower. Good. Come down on the knees. Very good. Flipping back over. Some hip twists. So with this, the hips are at the top, forward of the apex a bit. Hands are on the mat. You could go down with the elbows on the mat, but you should be able to do it here with the hands on. The elbows on, you're just way further back. Try not to wiggle the pelvis too much, but we're going to lift one leg at a time into tabletop and then extend them out. Oval shape. I'm going to twist down and up, trying to keep that chest up. Opposite side each time. Up. Inhale and exhale. There went the pelvis. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm having a hard time, so I'm bending my elbows just a little bit. Inhale and exhale. I think I've done more eating this week than exercising. And inhale and exhale. Last one here. And up. Bend those knees in and place one foot at a time down. Just for a quick break. We're going to go into some toe taps from this same position. Pelvis is trying to stay slightly imprinted. Lift one leg and then the other. Our goal is to keep 90 degrees. We don't want that foot dropping down here. Chest stays up. I'm going to reach out of that hip to touch that toe and come back up. Exhale. So I'm inhaling down and exhaling up. I want that pelvic floor on, so I'm holding the pelvis stable with the abs. Lost count. Let's do 2 more each side. And then we're going to release one and then the other and coming up tall. Very good. Okay, let's finish with a little stretch through those legs. So I'm going to have one knee at the top and one foot on the mat. All right, I want to bring the hands down and we're going to just press that hip back. So I'm stretching through my hamstring here. You could bend the knee and come forward and then pressing back, flexing that foot a bit. Bend and come forward and flex it back, stretching through here. I'm trying to push that hip back and down and back. Now coming forward, I want to come up tall. If you have a piece of furniture close to you, you may want to use that. So we're going to grab the foot, or you can also put a belt or something behind to hold the foot. And we're just going to hinge forward and up. Forward and up. forward. Pushing those hips forward to stretch the front of that leg. Don't pull too much if it's tense on the knee. We don't want to over torque that knee. And then releasing it down. We're going to change feet. So I'm bringing my right foot forward. The left knee is on the center, top of the BOSU. Hands are to the mat. And I just want to press back in that hip, flexing that foot. Hip is pressing back and down. And forward. Press it back. And forward. Back. And one more. And then coming forward on that foot and coming up tall. I like to turn that foot out a little bit. That gives me a little more stabilization. Bringing this foot up. Again, you can use a belt or something if you don't want to pull the knee that far. Inhale. Exhale. Push the hip forward. Inhale. Exhale. I'm trying to open that hip there. Exhale. Yeah, easy to lose balance. So inhale. Exhale. Pushing that hip forward. Inhale, exhale, press it. Feeling that stretch through the front of the leg and the hip flexor. And press. This is my harder side. And press. Good. Okay, so there was a quick little BOSU workout. Get your blood pumping and get you moving. Enjoy your day.